Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Devon. It's new to Auto Dipping. Now in this video here, we're gonna get into Hyperdip removal. Now, I made previous videos on how to apply Hyperdip, but there's so many questions about Hyperdip. You got, how does it hold up in car washes? How does it work with coats? How many coats to apply? How does it remove? When it removes, does my paint still look the same? Will it be affected? Many questions, y'all. This video, I'm just gonna show you how it removes and how your paint looks underneath or whatever surface you cover. I did the previous video on Hyperdip Gloss. This is another vehicle, but this is the same product. It's the Hyperdip Emerald Black Gloss. I'm removing it from this tire because they had the tire change. So now it's time to redo it. Let's get into this video. All right, here's our wheel situation. Now, this wheel is currently dirty. You give it a wash, apply that dip coat protector spray, you'll be all set, back to your gloss effect. Now, this here happened because I guess somebody wanted to experiment this paint, whoever changed this tire. They wanted to see if it was real. So I guess they tore off a chunk of it. On the outside, when you get your wheels changed, any heavy machinery is pretty much gonna damage your wheel. But in this case, they didn't get it too bad, but they still got the damage here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this wheel, and they also had another one changed in the back. This wheel I've already started. So I felt like, let me hold up, let me do a video for y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this wheel and show y'all that this stuff here works. You see this? This is the original. Underneath, it's still there. No effects. So let's go ahead and remove the rest of it. So what I'm doing is working with one hand, easier with two hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and start removing it now. All right, y'all, the thing about this is, this has been removed, right? So as you see, we still got the center cap and we got the lugs. Now that there may require a toothpick because it's so deep inside it. All right, those areas are kind of harder to get to when you're spraying directly onto it. So I'm gonna get a toothpick and I'll remove that stuff and then we'll go from there. It's optional. If you want to keep your lug nuts on there when you're respraying, you can keep them on. You don't have no issue, because all it's going to do is recover this surface. You don't even have to remove your center caps if you have center caps. Just respray it, it's going to recoat it, and it's going to make it thicker when it's time to peel. So that's a plus for inside these areas, because like I said, it's thinner, so you may have to use a toothpick. Or you can get your dip dissolver, spray it in there, and it's going to wash away easy. But you got to be careful, or you got to remind yourself that if you spray your dip dissolver, you're going to have to remove your lug nuts and your center cap. That's if you want that clean wheel back to what it's previously looked like. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up, get this wheel stripped down. We're going to go from there. Now let's go ahead and start removing this one here. I'm doing this without a microfiber towel and without the dip dissolver. But the dip dissolver comes in the end when I want to clean it all up now. So we're gonna go ahead and start. When you want to start your peel, this already got a breaking area. So this area already broken, we're gonna go ahead and just fold it back. Like that. You fold it back, right? And you just go ahead and start your peel. It's just that simple. Just that simple. As I mentioned before, Hyperdip does remove from your wheel. You have no issues. Everything is clean inside. Got the spokes clean inside. Got everything around the wheel is clean. I only left the center cap because it doesn't need to be removed. We're just gonna recoat it. I've removed the paint from both wheels. So I'm gonna explain to you. If you want to keep your center caps or your lug nuts painted and you didn't remove those, only thing that's gonna happen is the paint is only gonna get thicker. So therefore, when you spray it, it's gonna build up. And when it's time to remove those areas, it's gonna be pretty easy. It's easy to remove it now, but it's optional. I'm just letting you know that. Those areas are kind of tough because you can't spray those areas inside this hole directly like you can this wheel surface. So it's gonna be kind of thinner. In those cases, and if you're trying to just clean your wheel, you're gonna need the dip dissolver. The dip dissolver is also sold on the dipyourcar.com website. That product sprays onto the vehicle or whatever surface, it liquefies the product, you let it saturate and it washes it away. That wheel can be back to normal with no issues. You just have to follow your directions and do everything properly. So on the front, I left the lug nuts on because I wanted you to see that this wheel is still in perfect condition. No damages. The product really works if you do everything correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this wheel. I thank y'all for checking out this video. Hope to see y'all on the next one.